Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Scharnhorst, a tier 7 premium German battleship. I'm on the map New Dawn. It's a standard battle, top tier with a carrier and a sub. So, yeah, standard battle, sub and carrier are bad news. But hey, we're top tier! Woohoo! There is a little bit of a bright side. Speaking of sides, we can see a broadside Galicianair, and as expected, nothing happens. It's okay. It's okay. We'll try again. Surely, Galicianair is barely moving. Now let's see how much it is slowing down. Shells are... well, they didn't look too bad, but obviously they're only overpens. Anyhow, the enemy carrier might be on its way. It's not ideal, but at least the submarine is on the other flank. So it's somebody else's problem for now. Now, speaking of problems, the carrier is coming in. If I can accelerate enough, I might be able to outrun those troops and be behind the island. Thanks to the island, there is a limit of how much lead the carrier can give if it's torpedo drop, and that might just save me. So troops are coming in, and this is not looking too bad. There we go. So overall, our team has decided to just sit in spawn and twiddle their thumbs. Then again, the enemy is pressing our spawn, so at least we have some defense there. Meanwhile, well, the enemies here are also not moving too much. I'm still trying to sink this Galicianair, which isn't quite working. Now the enemy planes have pushed me a little bit forward. I'm not sure how much aggression I can show here though. There is still a Gneisenau in Omaha next to the Bayern and the Galicianair. And technically we are 4 versus 4 ships here, but keep in mind that our 2 destroyers are not going to be visible, and the Hawkins might also stay behind an island. That means I might be forced to tank 4 enemy ships, and that will only last for so long. Speaking about lasting, yeah, no citadels in the Omaha, that's a shame. It's a shame. Oh well. Now my secondaries have finally engaged something. It's always nice to see, although the secondaries aren't that great yet at tier 7. But I have decided I'm gonna turn around for, well, 2 reasons. One, as we've established, I'm not sure if I can tank all of those enemies. And the other part, we really need some defenses, I have a feeling. Technically we are only 1 ship behind, but when you look at the minimap, the enemy is encroaching fastly on our space. And our team is just... I don't even know. Anyhow. I'm actually in concealment and trying to maneuver around the island that's in front of me, sort-of-ish. And so we can take care of this Bayern. Now this gets me detected, and I'm not angled against the Bayern. Bayern is not the strongest ship out there, I suppose, but it could still smack me quite a bit here. Of course, that would require it to shoot me, and currently that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, the enemy ship... I'm also lucky in a sense that the enemy has refused to push. Maybe it's because of the torpedoes of my friends. But this Gneisenau is actually reversing. This basically full health top tier brawling battleship is the furthest back, and it's reversing. If that Gneisenau pushed in with the Bayern, it might have been some trouble for me. Now, the Galicianair is still alive from earlier, and the Bayern is also still alive, but we should be able to deal with this right here. Or not. Come on. Are you serious? Somebody get it. Come on, team. I believe in you. There we go. Hawkins managed to get it. Now, Galicianair. Galicianair broadside, take 3, 4, 5, who knows. And this time, nothing happens. Anyway, I am making my way home towards the camp. I'm not ideally angled against the Gneisenau, but you know it's a Gneisenau. It will never really smack. Oh, there is also a Renown coming in. Hey, I got my Citadel! Yay! Anyhow, so I'm not well angled against that Renown. And by not well angled, I mean completely broadside. The problem is, I want to go to our cap. I could, like the islands are somewhat limiting my maneuvering. I suppose I could go on the other side of this island and then try to approach from a safer direction. I'm not sure if you have the time for that. Meanwhile, the carrier is coming in for an attack. Gonna try to turn here, although... I mean, at this point, I could try to make a full turn, go behind that island, then come back. Maybe that would be wise, who knows. I am gonna eat the torp here. Fortunately, it didn't do too much. And this is where a destroyer appears. I'm within torpedo range, and now it gets complicated. I'm unfortunately already turning in a way that I can't go behind those islands anymore. Oh, also, by the way, my torpedo launchers have been permanently destroyed so far, so who needs torpedoes anyway, right? Now, this is a problem. If the Gatchamada has fishes in the waters, I mean, I won't see them coming until it's too late, so I just hope that whatever maneuvering I do will be enough. So I've decided to turn more towards it, hoping that any fishes that arrive, I'll be able to dodge. Also, that angles me against the Renown. It does not angle me against the Piotr. So that dodge worked. Piotr is almost down though, and I will reach the potential safety of a massive island soon. We can also see some pings racing through. Yeah, there is the sub around. Unfortunately, the subplanes only have an like 8-kilometer range at this tier. I don't think I'll be able to drop the sub just yet. Well, now this could be going better. I mean, ship-wise, both teams are completely equal. So it's not like we are in a catastrophe there. But the enemy is within our cap, so that's slightly concerning. And our team isn't really positioned in a way to do anything about it. Well, except for maybe me and Viper. I suppose we are our defense. Carrier is mostly trying to stop this T from getting closer to it. Oh, we can see us up, so let's drop that. Next, try to shoot the destroyer that's getting low. And it's a small target. My guns can't even hit the broadside cruiser, but, you know, maybe. There you go. And not enough. Not enough. So I'm trying not to go around the island just yet, simply because I wanna be a little bit sub-safe maybe, also not be shot at by even more ships. Okay, the T has been dealt with. Ideally, I can now deal with the Scharnhorst, and actually saw the enemy carrier. I presume the enemy carrier is gonna stop behind one of those islands. Anyway, that was a sad salvo there. So I try to keep dropping this up. It's debatable if I should go forward here, actually. My left should now be relatively clear. There is the Gneisenau that has never moved from their spawn. And there is the Renown. Like, if I get shot by those two ships as well, it would be problematic. I mean, one of the biggest issues might just be the sub, actually. Anyway. I'm still hoping the Scharnhorst will sink soon. It gives me much more room to maneuver. Yeah, I could go for high explosive, but keep in mind Scharnhorst high explosive is not really all that great either. And Scharnhorst is showing somewhat broadside. There you go. There's a Confederate. Now, there are some fishes coming my way. I am a Wasping. So I've decided I'm gonna use my damage grenade. Unfortunately, I'll still be detected by the planes, so no way for me to go into concealment. I'm gonna dodge those, right? Damage con is lasting long enough that the sub can't reapply its ping. But now I'm gonna be at the sub's mercy. I have absolutely no defense against the next launch. And it could already be re-pinging me exactly what it's doing now. So let's... oh wait, there's a carrier? Why is the carrier charging in? Oh my, I'm actually dodging that one sub-top. The problem is, if he had launched more, right? The further tops would have probably hit me. Because now I'm almost in a standstill. And all those tops would zoom into my nose. But thankfully the subs didn't have any more fishes in the water. Meanwhile, the carrier is gone. Why did it push it? All it had to do was stay behind this island. Oh, hello, Sam. So I'm gonna eat some carrier fish, that's fine. I'm also gonna eat the sub, and that's a kraken. You know, suddenly this is looking pretty good. We have successfully defended our camp. I got a sub and a carrier, and I'm in a great mood. Oh well. So, what's next? There is a low health Gneisino. It's a renown and well... Oh, can I get that Gneisino? It would be my 6th kill. Come on, Shells! You can do it! Or maybe you can't. Somebody else is getting the Gneisino? No. Okay. Try the Gneisino again. There is an Omaha. Omaha is broadside. And... well, I got it. That's surprising. So that's 6 kills. Can we make it 7? Broadside Omaha. Come on, Shells. Come on. It's an Omaha. It's at 8k health. It should be easy. Or not. 300 hit points. But hey, I got a high caliber. At least there is that. That only leaves the renown. And I suppose 7 kills still up for grabs. Go Shells. Really? Go secondaries. 88 hit points. There we go. So, this whole thing turned out surprisingly well, I gotta say. There was some fun there in the end. And 7 kills, you know, not something you achieve every day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time.